Hey, I'm Lillian Martin, and next year I'll be a GCU freshman at the Honors College, but how I ended up going there is the interesting part. I've wanted to go to GCU for a while, even though I just moved to Arizona. I am originally from Alaska, and was born in the northernmost town in the United States, Barrow. After I lived there, I moved to the capital, Juneau, which is part of the northernmost rainforest in the US, and has ironically good skiing. I lived there until I was 12, then we moved to Fairbanks and back into the cold, but thankfully there are fewer polar bears than there were in Barrow. The problem with everywhere I'd lived before, however, is that it was difficult to do everything I love, like talking to people, drawing, and track and field. Thankfully, I had the option of moving in with my mom, sister, and grandma here in Arizona. They came down for my sister's treatment at Phoenix Children's Hospital for Ewing sarcoma, a bone cancer. She's doing great now and is almost done with her treatment. In the meantime, I've discovered that all this stuff I love to do is a lot easier here. Here, I can hang out with a lot more people, I have a job at In-N-Out, and I can see more of my family. I go to Shadow Mountain High School and have learned what Dutch Brothers and Sonic are. I learned that some people do badminton as an actual sport, and that there's such thing as a haboob, and that for some reason having a photo shoot is super fun to people down here. Weather-wise, I thought I'd miss the cold, but instead I just forgot about it. I also thought the heat would get to me much more than it has, but it seems as long as I don't leave my house, it doesn't bother me. Sometimes I do miss Alaska, which is where I found my love for teaching at an after-school Taekwondo school. After taking 2 years of classes and earning my black belt, I started instructing. Even though the first year was very hard, I started to love working with the kids. It was awesome presenting new moves to them, playing games, inspiring them to work harder, and helping them learn new things. It was so fulfilling to know I made a difference to them at the end of the day, and seeing them improve was really cool. I also started to learn the difference between a good teacher and a bad one. I learned from teaching Taekwondo that even if you were technically bad, but you genuinely cared about your students and would advocate for them, you were still a good teacher. My bosses at the martial arts school taught me to love teaching, and that I should hold teachers to a very high standard. Being around second-rate teachers after that made me feel really mad because I knew they could be much better. For all these reasons, I want to be a teacher. I want to use my experience to help others, to be fulfilled in life, and to never let one of my future students feel the way I did towards the bad teachers I've had. Now in Arizona, I'm excited for more amazing opportunities like the ones I've already experienced, and I know I'll find crazy amounts of them at GCU. Even though down here I have to spend a lot of time in the pool to survive, it was totally worth the move. Thank you for consideration, and I'll see you soon, GCU.